Hey guys, Xandiel here today to talk about my top 5 list of things that I would like implemented or changed in Xenoverse 2, or even implemented in Xenoverse 3. This is my own personal top 5. It's not in any particular order. I think that they are all things that could be added to the game to better the experience for the players, but I will not be talking about multiplayer too much. Now I know there are a lot of things people complain about. Unvanishables, key stuns, laggy servers, stuff like that. I don't really feel like they're going to do too much about that, but disclaimer, I realise that all these things aren't necessarily a problem for everyone, you know, otherwise why would they use them? I myself key stun now and then. I used to hate it, I'm okay with it now. But anyway guys, these top 5 are things that I think could be implemented into the game to better the experience for the players. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Number 1. Transformations should definitely have played more of a key role in the game. Now I know we have the large Namekians, we have the Kid Buu, which is trash by the way. If I wanted to play as Kid Buu, I would just play as Kid Buu. But I'm talking about Super Saiyan Blue. Now I know it's coming in the future. I'm sure it definitely is. I'm actually 90% sure it is. I heard lots of, you know, weird chat about it in Discord and stuff like that. But Rose transformation I think should also have been in the game. Bojack's transformation, Android 13's transformation. Now I know some of them sound a bit drastic, but we've seen it before in past games, and I definitely think it would have enhanced the experience, and I would like to see more of it in Xenoverse 3. Also Super Saiyan God, they did a beautiful job of it. The aura looks amazing. I think that probably would have been harder to implement to the characters just based on the aura, but you know, it's in the game already. A little bit of tinkering, I'm sure they could have added it. So transformations is my number 1. Also, Rage Trunks. Oh my god, we were all so friggin' disappointed by that. We got the cutscene, he looked awesome. You start the fight, he's just regular old Trunks, but he's got Sword of Hope. A very big kick in the nutsack there from Bandai. Curse you. Yes, Rage Trunks would have been friggin' awesome. But that's all I'm going to be saying about that. You can literally pinpoint the moment we were all disappointed right there. Number 2. More characters. Now, I personally think they've added a lot of decent characters. There's no doubt about that. When Rose, Zamasu, Fuse Zamasu, Vegito Blue, just to name a couple, came out, I was so happy. Rose is a personal favourite of mine. Vegito Blue, again, personal favourite. Now they've done a great job, although when they released Buhan, Android 13, Deborah, Tapion, now they're nice characters, but I think a lot of you would agree I would have preferred some maybe Universe of the Tournament of Power characters like Kale, Caulifla, Jiren, stuff like that. Even Ultra Instinct Goku. Again, I have heard rumour that Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku are coming to Xenoverse 2 in the future, but I would have liked maybe instead of the last DLC characters, maybe Topo. I know Dispo, Caulifla, stuff like that really. Ranger Android 17, again I've heard rumour of him. Characters like that are appearing in Super more frequently now, because the way it kind of played out to me is we got Rose, we got Zamasu, we got Vegito Blue, Fuse Zamasu, and then we kind of took a step back. Now I'm not saying the characters are bad, some of you might think they are. I personally think they're all unique in their own way. They play differently, it's kind of interesting. I'm never going to turn down more characters, but I feel like we took a step back on that one, and some more recent characters would have freshened the game up a bit, and I would like to see Tournament of Power characters make more of an appearance in Dragon Ball FighterZ and Xenoverse 3 if it does actually happen to exist. I again forget whether or not it's been confirmed. A lot of different chat in the Discord, you know. But yeah, more characters, more recent characters. There are a lot that are missing from the roster, and I would like to see more. Bring us more. That's number 2, guys. Number 3, what if stories. I am a sucker for a what if story in Dragon Ball, and just about anything really. Dragon Ball Z had a history of games. To name one, Raging Blast. There were, you know, Bardock meeting Goten and Gohan, having a little sparring session with him. That was great. The Potara versus Fusion Dance what if battle, beautiful. Absolutely freaking love that. Kind of funny, kind of serious, kind of interesting. Some might not agree with some of the what if stories, but they were very entertaining to play. There was even one in Budokai 1, I think, where Cell absorbs Krillin by accident, and it was amazing. There weren't any what if stories to my recollection, but as an added bonus, there it was. Now I know that there was one kind of bonus story, maybe 2 actually, in Xenoverse 2, where you collected the time eggs or something like that, and you got this extra Bardock story where he went Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 even. But I don't really count that as a what if. It's kind of more related to the story of Xenoverse 2. That, you know, they've really incorporated Bardock into it, which I loved. So yeah, some what if stories would have been fantastic for this game. Because the parallel quests, they're not doing it. They arrive, you fight them, maybe you get a bit of text while you're fighting, dialogue rather. But that's about it. Parallel quests tend to get a bit boring, I personally think, based on that. If there were less, but more cutscenes, I would have been completely fine with that. So that's my number 3, guys. Number 4. My number 4 is Contin City. It's a massive, massive world with a fair few things going on. Now we have the Hero Coliseum, there's parallel quests, there's training instructors, expert missions, and of course the hubs for shops and online gameplay. However, I find myself not going out into the world very often. I did what I wanted from the story, which as far as I can remember is maybe getting Super Saiyan and the time eggs for the extra Bardock mission. Past that and the expert missions, there's not really that much I want to do. I would like more happening. There's raids going on every now and then, but I would like them to be more frequent and just throw something a bit more different our way, I suppose. The thing that I've noticed varies mainly in the raids are the rewards that you get from them. Now this is a huge, amazing looking city, and there's gotta be more that they could add. Now I'm not saying by any means what they've got at the moment is too little. I just want more from Xenoverse 3 if it comes around. And hell, yeah, add it to Xenoverse 2 if you can. That would be absolutely fantastic. I would like to see stuff like maybe famous YouTubers or the development team's characters standing around issuing challenges. You get to fight them and stuff like that. Even if it's just a CPU that isn't necessarily that good, it would be kind of cool for the younger players, I think. And maybe offer different ways to achieve, I don't know, to get new moves and new outfits. They can definitely do stuff like that, I feel. Contin City, you were amazing at first. You kind of lost me now. I'm not that into the Hero Coliseum, though it is a great game. So there's not much for me in Contin City. I just hope that there could be more. And that's my number 4. Boom, rhymed. Hey. Number 5. So finally, number 5 is this guy, Mirror's final form. I remember fighting him and thinking, wow, I can't wait to play as this guy. Surely I'm going to unlock him once I do this. And this one's more of a personal one because he looks so freaking cool. So cool. And he's got moves that are like used by people in the raid events, expert missions and stuff. Sure, obviously I'd be okay with them not incorporating that into multiplayer, but he definitely should have been a character, and I've heard no word of him actually making it into the Xenoverse 2 roster, which is a huge shame. Now, I know obviously you can mod for these kind of characters, but I'm not counting them in this top 5. I just really want to play as it. I think he looks badass. I know he made a brief appearance in Dragon Ball Heroes recently, but I just felt like it was a missed opportunity. Sure, he falls into the characters category, but this guy deserves one of his own to me, because he looks badass, and I wanted to play as him, and yeah, I never got to. Me too, buddy. Me too. So I hope you've enjoyed this list, guys. Let me know what your top 5 things for Xenoverse 2 or 3 are in the comments below. If you disagree with or agree with anything, I do apologise. This is a personal list, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless and maybe agreed with some of what I've said. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!